knowing what God says and telling myself the truth is always the answer.
Yeah.
The thing is that because I have been believing things for so long that I don't know that I believe, and that if you ask me if I believe, I'd say, no, I don't believe, but I do believe them. Um,
Yeah.
I remember the time when I learned about God loving me. I knew God loved me unconditionally, but, and I knew that I had to say that God loved me unconditionally because the people I was fellowshipping with said, if you don't know that God loves you, you're not saved.
Right.
Well, that was terrifying to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always said that I believed God loved me. Always.
Right.
The day came when something happened and I suddenly realized, yeah, I know God loves me, but I don't believe it.
Right.
I don't believe it. It was just the simple realization that I really didn't believe what I'd been saying I believed that opened up a whole world to me because I it's
Wow.
like it was just it was stunning, and it actually happened to my wife too.
Yeah.
That Father, I've always said that you believe me. I've blocked out of my mind every thought that would say that I don't believe you love me. But the truth is, I don't believe you love me. I just don't, Father. But
Yeah.
I couldn't let myself admit that to myself till that moment.
Mm.
And when I was able to acknowledge that I really didn't believe he loved me, his love for me began to be real.
Oh, wow.
It
That's
began to be real. It
that's
was
not.
like it was like the day that I used years ago. I mean, it's been decades. I was addicted to pornography, and every time I would go down the road and see one of those X-rated theaters, I'd want to go in, whether I
Yeah.
did or didn't. I mean, I just it tore me up because I was married. I loved my wife, um, but I couldn't get rid of these feelings,
Yeah.
and they were terrible. They were scary to me and terrifying because they were sin.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was bad, and
Yeah.
all sorts of condemnation. And
Yeah.
I remember the day came that I was just praying, and I said, you know what, Father? Said I give up. Forget it.
Yeah.
I I'm tired of fighting this desire for pornography. I can't stop it. I can't do anything about it, and I just that's it. It's over with. I
Yeah.
from now on, I know you are true. I know the Bible's true, and I but I don't and I know that Jesus died to save me, but I don't know anything else. I'm just throwing away everything that I have ever learned. Just I I'm throwing it away. I don't believe any of it anymore. I want you to work with me and you teach me because I don't understand what's going on. I have no control over my life. I've had it. And I said, so that's it. So if I want to go into one of those R-rated uh, theaters, I'm going, and I'm not asking you anymore. I'm not going to say I'm not praying about this. It's over with. I am just going to do what I want because I'm tired of being feeling this way all the time.
Yeah.
It was one of the most amazing experiences in my life. I was on my knees in my office and I heard this poof, and the desire for pornography disappeared.
Yeah.
It was gone.
Yeah.
I had told God I was going to start enjoying pornography.
Yeah. You're right.
And
Right.
he just it, it was it was a wow. I've
Wow.
had that same experience and other things many,
Yeah.
many, many times, but that
Yeah.
was the first one. And
Yeah.
it was like, wow, you mean all I had to do was be honest with you, Father?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's all, and you didn't get mad at me and get upset at me.
Right.
I mean, I was just gut. I mean, it was a gut wrencher for me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
set
know.
me free. That's been decades ago.
Wow. What a miracle.
Yeah, yeah,
If
that's
I were
40 years ago.
yeah, that and that's I said it as a joke, but that is a miracle. That's what a real miracle is. And I'm sure there's things all around the world that happen that are crazy stuff, and that's great, and those are miracles and everything. But like, yeah, we don't. I mean, it was a
Well,
connection moment, and that's all it
what,
was. But it was a
what,
miracle.
yeah, well, it was a miracle in that sense, but to me, I now that I understand what happened is it was an ability. I always had the ability,
Mm,
but I didn't know it.
right.
Nobody ever told me that. They condemned me and told me all the terrible things that would happen to me and all
Yeah.
the terrible things that were wrong with me.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was be honest with God.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting the opposite of what
Yeah.
happened to me.
Yeah. Wow. And that's
And
such
I,
an
and so
important.
it's to me that's along the line of ability because I
Yeah.
have been able to do that many times and
Yeah.
still do it where I find something that has been controlling me. It's knowledge, it's fake knowledge, it's misinformation,
Yeah.
it's whatever it is that's controlling my emotions and my feelings. And when I'm able to uh, realize that, hey, what I'm the source of this is because I'm believing such and such.
Yeah.
Um, and I just let go and let God, as they used to say.
You right,
Yeah.
right. What an incredible distinction too is the word in my mind with because I think we all, me included, I'll battle something in myself and go to God, as best I know, pray and ask for help or take this away or I'm tired of this or whatever. But I think this is kind of the how to portion of our video a little bit. And it's a weird, kind of impossibly sounding thing and our own strength. It's this odd thing, but you really did. I mean, you surrendered. We're always quick aside. I think we're always asking for God to tell us what we can do so we can do it. And what
Yes,
you
great.
said
Yes,
was, I don't care what you want me to do because I can't do it. and that was the point where he was like, okay, now I can do it. Because you can't. You can't not do these things, or you can't do these other things that you think you should do or want to do because you're trying to do it and you're trying to Adam and Eve it by I'll do it. I don't really need you. I'll figure it out. I'll know good and evil and I'll come up with the solution. And you broke that for just that moment and it was all God needed. And he did the
yeah,
same kind of stuff with me. He did it with pornography in kind of a similar way and it was just kind of I was strong arming and I was like I can't, it's bad and all that. I was asking God, why is my life not getting better if I'm not you know sinning? And he said, do you think that you doing that like impresses me or something? And he
yeah,
said, if you want to do it, go ahead. He said it's not good for you. It's not going to help you. It's not going to give you what you're looking for. I will, but if that's what you think is going to give you what you're looking for, then go ahead. And I was like, "Oh, well, then maybe I don't want that in my life?" And it
yeah, yeah,
wasn't I'll try harder, I'll do better, I'll please you. It was I don't it was a moment of frustration and grief and anger, and he didn't come in and say, "Yeah, I am angry or frustrated." He said, I'm going to love you no matter what. Like, go ahead, I don't care." And I was just and that was my kind of freedom moment where I was just like, "Oh, well, if it's not good, I don't want it." And he was like, "Yeah, it's not really good. It's not going to help you. It won't give you what you want." what you really want. And I was like, oh. And then I started looking for what I really wanted that would fulfill me, and that's him.